Hello everyone, I'm Alex Russo and I'm a science fiction and fantasy author. This is the fourth installment in a series on world building and interstellar civilization. Today we're going to talk about borders between interstellar states. This is of particular necessity for a space opera setting where multiple interstellar states interact with each other. So, because there will be some differences between borders on land and in space, I will be covering how borders may function, how the star space within a border is monitored, and how the borders themselves could be effectively controlled. So, because space is largely empty, the same goes for borders. Unless one of the interstellar states you're building is controlled by a group like the Q continuum in Star Trek, it is unlikely it has the resources to wall itself off from its neighbors. As a result, the best security on a border would be at the system's rogue planets and stars along the border. Also, I should note that interstellar borders would be three-dimensional instead of two-dimensional. Because star clusters shift in space, I understand that they might even be four-dimensional, but because these drifts take many centuries to occur, it is unlikely you will need to address this problem unless your story spans centuries like Foundation or the Star Wars Expanded Universe. Another feature of interstellar borders that should be addressed should be where the lines are drawn that delineate separation of star spaces. The closest example I could find for this on Earth is how nations situated on bodies of water claim parts of the waters as their own. On Earth, the furthest the border can reach is a little over 19 kilometers into the water from the coast, as gathered by my research. Like large bodies of water, space is sparsely populated, so we would need to figure out how many astronomical units or light years a border can extend from a star system or particular celestial body. This, in turn, generates two important issues that must be addressed. The first is that because of orbital periods and distance from the Sun, a particular civilization on one planet will have a different light year and astronomical unit than another intelligent species, which creates a situation where there could be territorial disputes between two or more intelligent species. The other question is, where does the line start? Would it be from a particular celestial body or from the furthest planet in a solar system? While the answer is the same for rogue planets and asteroids along interstellar borders, this becomes tricky with the solar system, so I would say tailor it to the needs of your universe. This will also be important for how the star space within the borders is monitored. Now we must address the way interstellar borders are patrolled and monitored. Like on Earth, borders are sparsely populated aside from the border towns. As a result, rogue planets and star systems on the borders between interstellar states could parallel border towns and broadcast the states of their systems to starships on either side of the border. There is also the issue of demilitarized zone, like that along the border between North and South Korea. If such a zone exists along the border of your interstellar state, the planets within that zone could be neutral or independent, serving as locations for diplomacy between both sides to resolve the issues while refraining from choosing sides. Now, when it comes to securing an interstellar border, it is most likely you will need a few ships that patrol certain regions of the border. And if they travel much faster than the speed of light, patrol could last anywhere between a few months to a day or two, which is totally acceptable for a space-based setting and will catch any potential intruders. That is all I have for today. Thank you for watching.